So we do have this particular issue I basically want to take a look at, and that just the fact that most of the product that we developers build, they fail a lot of the times, like almost 42% of the product that the startup actually build, they fail most of the time. Maybe on arrival in the marketplace, they discover that nobody really cares about that particular product. And I want to take a look at that and then see why we are really having such an issue. And number one thing I really discovered is that we normally don't do proper research, for if such a product normally has a high market demand before we go ahead and then build it. So sometimes the best thing is, first of all, you have to identify the problem, right? And some of us are really good at identifying such a problem. And when you do identify such a problem and you are ready to build a solution to that particular problem, you need to find out how many people are really ready to spend money to be able to buy this, to be able to maybe grab this particular product, all right? And you need to find out that. You need to do a proper research. Maybe physically you can go to people who are having such problems maybe in their businesses and ask them, if you build this particular solution this way for them, and would they be willing to purchase such a product? Find a way to do that. You can do that physically. You can also do that online. Maybe you can post about that on Reddit, Facebook, whatever channel that you basically have, to maybe get input. And this is going to actually help you, because it's going to also help you get a lot of input based on the product you are building. You can, from there, find out the best solution you can actually build for them based on that particular issue that they're really having with their businesses. All right. But the major thing I just basically want to point out right here is just in the angle of once we launch a product and then you find out that maybe at the point of just launching or just after launching, you find out that such a product doesn't actually move market. And you might have actually spent maybe 30 days or even 90 days building such a product, and then you end up just not selling such a product, all right? And it's just so much, so it's so disappointing, and we want to look for a way to curb that right now. And that's why I'm suggesting you need to physically go first of all and meet people in that particular niche, people that are doing that particular business that you want to build a solution for, and then find out if they'll be willing to spend some money to have such a product for them. All right. And secondly, if you cannot go physically to do that, you can create maybe a landing page on your website and then try to get input from them. How much are they willing to pay? Are they even really willing to buy such a product if you create it? And how much they're really willing to pay for such a product. So if you don't have a website, you can use something like social media to get some input, for that. Maybe you can make some posts on your Facebook or your Reddit account or whatever that could actually be find out whether they're really willing to pay for such a product, how much they're willing to pay, and then even get some input based on how best the solution could actually be that we actually make it worth it for them to really buy. All right. So that's just the thing I'm just pointing out. So it's really good to build products, especially those of us who are startup. So we want to build great products that will really solve real problems if we build them. But we want to be sure that we're actually going to cash out in building that particular product, not just building for building purpose, but we want to build and then be able to maybe earn some money while we build that. So that's just basically what I want to just point out today. And if you have any contributions to this, guys, you can go to the comment section and just drop some comments right there. I'll be ready to respond to you guys. So thank you for watching today.